I still got a few miles to go, but it's just gonna be uncomfortable, and that's okay. Driving up to the outskirts of town to do my run today, Red Rock. I've been there before. I'm just gonna run the highway that runs along that area. Just try and change it up a bit. Run in 8 miles and then run back out 8 miles because I have 16 miles to do today. So gonna make this happen and make the most of the time I got to run outside and continue to push towards those fitness goals. These downhills are a lifesaver. Definitely gives my lungs a little bit of a break. About 4 or 5 miles in, feeling pretty good. So just got to keep this pace up for the next 10 miles and I've killed it today. Honeymoon's over. I gotta run uphill quite a bit now, so we'll be slowing down my pace probably. This is the first I've ran over 10 miles, so it's a good milestone. So keep going, see if we can finish the 16 without stopping. This is the part where you gotta push it. Where it gets uncomfortable. That last part, I still got a few miles to go, but it's just gonna be uncomfortable, and that's okay. This is where you just accept that it's not fun, and you choose to do it because it's good for you. And it pushes your boundaries and the limits of what you think is possible in your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. So just keep pushing. So I did it. 16 miles without stopping, no walking, just running, no flying, whatever else, just running. I'm super stoked about that because the first I'd ran previously was like 10 miles. And I think my pace was like somewhere around 13 minutes, a mile or so, which isn't great, but it's the first time I ever ran that far. So I was happy at that point. And then, so for me to run an additional 6 miles on top of my previous best distance, I'm really, really stoked about that. So not only that, my pace was like 11:50, I believe. Sounds about right. So I ran it much faster and a longer distance, which is 2 wins for me. So I'm super excited about that. The run was probably more boring than anything else. It ended up being a little bit more challenging than I anticipated based on the terrain as far as the elevation. There's a lot of downhill on the way. There's a lot of downhill on like the middle section. So since it was like an out and back type thing, I hit a huge uphill section on the second half where, my run was more fatigued, which, you can plan for that stuff. But at a certain point, it's just like what goes down must come up or whatever. So as always, it's these long efforts. I have to kind of just approach them and kind of like surprise them, almost like I can't really plan for it, because if I plan for it, then I'm thinking about it. And I found that the most effective thing to do in these situations is just to know I have a long effort and then just tackle it on that day and just make a commitment to do it no matter what. So I haven't missed a long effort yet, even the week I was sick. So I'm really happy about that. And my knees are bothering me a little bit, but overall I'm feeling pretty good. I wasn't cramping at all. Like if you'd seen a video from a few weeks, maybe a month ago, I'd ran 17 miles, and my calves and my hamstrings and just everything started cramping up really bad. So for me to be able to do this workout and walk away basically fine, is really encouraging about my progress and the endurance that I'm building through the running that I do during the week, and the distances that I'm covering there. And I think this week was like 41 or 42 miles, which puts at the uh, longest week of running, the most miles accumulated. So super excited about that as well. This next week is gonna be a down week, so we'll see what happens. I know tomorrow's off as always, and then Monday I have like a 3 mile um, easy run and some other stuff. But um, yeah, just trying to stay busy during this interesting situation with the coronavirus. Only really going out to go run on a daily basis and trying to do my part by staying socially distant from people. So, anyways, hope everyone's staying safe. Continue to, try and get outside or get into your home gym or whatever you got to do to work out and stay fit, because that's a huge, huge part of just staying mentally fit and sane through working out is a huge boost. So I'll see you guys on the next video.